Hurts. Dillon averaged 16.5 in the preseason.
Oh, yes, it's a steal.
Yep. Ja floats it up and in, and the Grizzlies forcing the... When you think about the high-volume drivers of the basketball in our league, is Morant finds an opening and fills it up. Retained possession for the Grizzlies. Shot clock at 10. Morant got DeRozan in the air, floats it up and in. Ja Morant.
His pick and pops were all the way to the three-point line. Now his pick and pop is no further than the top of the key.
Morant with a runner. Aldridge last year averaged 27 a game against the Grizzlies. Did not play in Orlando as Morant hits a runner 38% a year ago. He's on the floor for the first time tonight. Morant with the floater.
So he did such a good job against San Antonio. Continue to explore. Valanciunas set a hard screen on a regular basis.
A couple of triple-doubles last year. One a 30-point triple-double and then a 40-point triple-double. Morant with a floater. Prime off-season acquisitions. Gallinari and Capella not playing today due to injury. Morant floats it up and in. Ja Morant.
But I like the
output of his career. Drives a little up and under and a finish against Hunter.
You're in the offense, which is fine if you can get him the ball.
Yeah, with all the perimeter shooting they have, and there's a teardrop from Morant. He's in double figures. Free throws by Ayton. He's got 7. Ja Morant with the floater.
And 131 to 119. Morant tried to bring him back single-handedly. The Spurs are 6 of 10 from the line tonight. And 9th in the league at 78.7% of the year as Morant counters with the baseline jumper. Got a double-digit lead in the ball, and that guy has it in his hands, Ja Morant. Just banks it in. A quick 8-0. Bane gives it up. Morant. Murray will stay with him. He comes right down in the paint, flips it up and in.
Under 4 remaining in the third. Ja fades, banks it in. Ja Morant.
When they get down, this is one of the downfalls of a young basketball team. When you get down, you feel like you have to get it all back on one possession.
talent. Pressure by the Hornets just to slow the Grizzlies down offensively, work a little bit of the clock.
Jang with the screen, Morant with the bucket, his second. Trying to find an angle to get it to Valanciunas, being fronted by Zeller. Dillon with 4 to shoot. Hot potatoes it to Morant for the hoop.
It's a good pass, though. He turned that.
They're going to flatten it out. Morant going to try and eat here. Harrison Barnes defending.
Gundy. There was a non-shooting foul. Brooks, push shot, no. Long rebound. Morant, the loose change. Eric Bledsoe. 1914, Memphis. Morant off balance, gets the roll.
A whole lot of time to really implement and understand this defensive strategy. So it's going to take some time, but Van Gundy, one of the great coaches in our game.
Memphis started the season 2-6, then won 7 in a row. Morant, count it. Out. Morant, the handles.
This is a Pistons game that has played the second toughest schedule to date. Their strength of victory is the best in the NBA. Morant hits the floater.
They have let Blake Griffin know that they will be moving forward as Morant gets another nice little strength here tonight, even that little mid-range. Unfortunately, the ball carrying right back to him.
Morant in the lane.
They've been really good with being able to help. Only way Grayson Allen can play defense like that is if the big behind him is going to be in help position as Morant again with that.
That's 3 consecutive possessions for the Grizzlies. They've retrieved their miss. Morant on the attack, hangs and hits. Ja Morant. 19.
When he came to set the screen, I definitely would take a peek to see where he was to try to get around it.
Morant got the leaner to fall from the free throw line. They have gotten 6 of their 90 points from the line tonight. Morant floats it up and in. 27.
This Suns team on the winning streak, but also at the 18-10 on the season because they play both ends of the floor.
Morant with a floater. Boy, ends up
Russell Westbrook already has 4 assists. Morant the pull-up. Avdia and Lopez. Morant.
Yeah, value each possession.
Morant, that in and out dribble. Ja Morant's got. Morant. And as I say, Morant in the paint. That's what he does.
Hard for him. That was not an easy basket.
No.
At all for him.
Morant floats it up and in. 25-4.
Balance, but he is.
Morant floats it up and in. Both Tyus Jones and Ja Morant.
In any fashion in this second half.
Just his second field goal in 10 tries. Morant, yes. Valanciunas screens. Screens again for Morant. Ja, floater is in. 5. Morant leans and hits. 119-103.
Google it, you'll find out why. Because he has that kind of game where he's always finishing. But he also reminds you a little bit with his finishes with Michael Jordan. But certainly picking it up as we approach the middle part of this quarter.
As Morant patiently, which the Thunder have done with those 30, it's another to convert, which also they have done with 26 as Morant looks for his spot and pushes it up and in.
He last night and has been playing pretty regularly for this Heat team.
He started a couple of games. Here's Morant, floats it up and in. 19 a game on 54% shooting and 46% from deep. Triples the Warriors up 5. Leaner by Morant is in.
Beautiful defensively against Smiley Beach.
Morant banks it in against Jordan Poole. Warriors by 1 on their 12th triple of the game. Morant lost the handle, got it back, floated it up and in to put the Grizzlies in. Held the pose, his first bucket of the night. Celtics sizzling from deep, and Morant in double figures now with 10.
Ja's doing a fantastic job tonight of
shooting 51% from the floor. They're 10-1 this year when they shoot 50% or better. Grizzlies at 54%. And that one rattles in.
Yeah, whenever the Celtics
knifing his way to the rim. That's something that he's going to have to refine as his career goes on.
Oh, just
as he continues.
Base game bowler. They want to get up and down the court.
Donovan just has a knack, doesn't he? Just beat the clock. He's on the board. Inside goes Morant. A couple of back-to-back buckets. Found Morant. Into the paint he goes. Favors. Switches off. Donovan picked him up and then he spins. Grayson Allen rolls it out to Morant. He's felt the wrath of Utah's defense in this first half. That time, though, he gets a bounce that rolls in the bucket.
Gold green light for this Jazz offense right now.
7. Morant, pretty move and a finish.
Listen, Joe Ingles, the only reason why he was standing.
Morant has O'Neal on his back, flips it up and in. Morant with 7. The goal. Morant going to attack from the dotted line. Got it to go. 107-105. 30. No surprise. They specialize in comebacks. Morant finds a way to get that.
Give the Grizzlies some credit. Their energy, their hard work, posing problems.
Morant by Chicago, and he was the youngest NBA most valuable player, 22 years, 5 months in 2011.
Again, the Grizzlies a foul to give. Indiana does not. Morant, yes, 1-point game. Dylan Brooks is out. Shot clock down to 5, and you see just how sticky this Dallas defense can be. Morant drives down the middle of the lane, forces it up, it dances, and drops in for Ja Morant. He's got 4.
It's almost 1.
Morant around a Valanciunas screen, has Brunson on his back, floats it up and in. Ja Morant.
You get a feeling Giannis has got his eye on this second half, and maintaining what Memphis is doing, it's not going to be easy.
Ja in the second quarter. The Bucks have had a couple of halves this season in which they have allowed 72 and 70
in 36 minutes.
Oh,
basket. Did we mention that Jokic in the 2 games against Memphis averaging 37.5 points per game? Ja Morant floats it home. Got clock. Monte Morris and Will Barton all out of action. The Nuggets have gone dry here, and the layup is good. Timeout. And a good shot over Jokic.
Got a good looking stroke. He just has not had a lot of success knocking it down consistently in his NBA career.
There's a mid-range.
Chris Finch was asked about it. I'm not sure if it was prior to the game tonight or after one of the practices last couple of days.
He did a good job of really thwarting Karl's aggression at the end of game situation in the fourth quarter.
Chris Finch had a great point, though, as Morant, little floater, gets a friendly roll. Chris Finch,
the way he popped it against the zone and just caught the basketball and just shot it up and in. And then that play right there.
Morant gets into the paint and up the pressure, trying to come up with a turnover. Morant gets hit from behind. And that is going to be number 5.
Many, many times. Our sympathy to her family and friends. She'll be missed. When he's in his sweet spot to shoot. Morant to the lane. Morant with a double clutch make. George. Morant. That got knocked away. He recovered it, was trying to hit back.
Mid-range floaters he wants.
Maxi Kleber also on the floor. Morant going to challenge the big guy and hit.
Well, what you get?
He can't do something else. And so Ja Morant floating that in. Ja Morant with 8 assists. Working nicely with Valanciunas. Here's that high screen roll again. Morant, they'll shoot the floater and give Memphis the lead.
Shot clock down to 7.
Does Ja see it?
Ja with a little shake on Pirtle. Oh, pretty. Here's Morant. Little floater game is pure.
Wow.
Floats it up and in. 27 for Ja Morant. And the lead is back to 8. Nails it. 29 for Ja Morant.
That's a great read by Morant.
This the long push shot is good. 33 for Ja Morant and a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Great patience and uses the upper body strength to get to his spot.
Up, puts it in. Ja Morant knocks it down. It's a 5-point game with 4.5 remaining. 35 points.
Donovan Mitchell not playing tonight. And 2 other starters on the bench for the Jazz.
Bane on the floor for Memphis, just came off. Morant inside, tries to get that one.
Slow-mo, I love it.
I know. Morant, no haphazard moves.
Now you've got 2 starters out, no Donovan Mitchell.
It's Morant taking it in.
34 now for Utah, 27% from downtown.
Here's Morant, who takes it in with a floater again.
By O'Neal. Conley jumps out on Morant. Valanciunas the screen. Morant in the paint. He's dangerous from about 10. That bucket draws Utah back to within 1. Derek Favors on the floor. There's that stop and pop. Morant is so confident. 1 of 6. Utah's on target early, 26-18. Morant in the paint. Vanguard Bogey on the perimeter. He's got too much firepower. I'd say Bogey's been pretty solid throughout. As Morant hits again baseline. Bogey with 18.
In the bubble last year, and Bowler, I tell you, he's thinking about that. I guarantee you, leading 3-1 and then losing that series, he wanted to get back on the court.
Possession scored by Memphis, and the damage has been done with Brooks and Morant.
How quick he is.
Right in the paint, makes it look easy.
Will live with that.
And no straight line drives and no threes. Morant, meanwhile, he drives, he hangs, he flips, he hits.
Made that 3, and I said in the first half, Jordan Clarkson had way too many rhythm looks, and he knocks one down there.
Morant with a floater. Mitchell and Conley for the Grizzlies. Bane, Melton, Allen, Morant, and Jonas Valanciunas, who had the big third quarter. Morant ties the game. Morant over Conley. Yes!
3-second difference, shots a game clock. Here comes Morant, elevates over Gobert.
After that timeout, the time before, and we've yet to see him back on the floor. Morant, that's what he has done.